Because in a system of white supremacy, deception is everywhere. Why? Because the white supremacists know that they can only dominate people if they can deceive them. Keep them fooled. Keep them in chaos. See, if someone is fooling you, the result of that is you get frustrated. Then you get angry. Then you start thrashing about, and thrashing about causes chaos. So what the white supremacists want from their victims is chaos, total chaos, every day. Black people getting on city buses here in the northwestern hemisphere at least. With looks of hostility. Uptight, on edge. You better not step on somebody's foot, or you have complete pandemonium. This is what the white supremacists want. They sit back and look down from their towers with their feet on the desk and say, what's going on down there? What's that commotion in the street? And they say, well, you know, as usual, these people, you know how they are. Yeah, I know how they are because I trained them. Let's go and look out the window and spit down on them while they're down there fighting each other, getting off that bus, being hauled into the wagons, carting them off to jail again and again and again and again, and taking that little bit of money, trying to get out of jail that we pay them sometimes. That's how they want to keep us, and they got us on that roll. Now, if we are aware of that, then when you bump up against somebody, just say, pardon me. And even if the person says, pardon me, hell, you know how some of us, you shouldn't have stepped on my foot anyway. Well, then, you just say, pardon me, and let it go. But don't escalate it. Because you were called a name, never call anybody a name ever in life on this planet, except the name that the person wants to be called. Just start there. That's one of the 10 stops in the textbook for victims of racism. Never, ever call anybody a name except the name that the person wants to be called. And if the person wants to call you a bunch of names, let them. You'd be surprised how easy you can handle it if you just let them call you every name in the book. And after they fall down exhausted from name calling, if you have not moved, not one muscle, not one eyeball, you will have actually won that argument without saying anything. And you will call every name in the book. It works much better than you try to match name for name, which is the usual ghetto procedure. It's a rotten procedure. And it doesn't get anything done that is of constructive value. I always tell people, you can call me anything you want to. In fact, you can write it all over the walls. At work, when I come in, you can cover the walls with every kind of name that you can think of. And go next door and see if those people know any names they can add to it. When I come in, I'll look at it. And I'll say, well, looks like somebody did a lot of work. And I'll sit down at my desk, if that's my assignment, and start doing the work that I'm assigned to do in order to get paid the salary that I got coming. And those names can stay on that wall forever. It has nothing to do with me.